This video is examples of the homework that you will be doing when you get to the 1.7 questions. And again, the ones that I've circled are the ones that we're going to do together on the video. The ones that I highlight, that's the ones I want you to show work on. So let's get started. Number 1 says identify the terms as like or unlike. Since they both have the letter R, then they are like terms. They both have the same variable, and that variable has those variables have the same exponent. Those are both r to the first power. So those terms are like terms. Number 2, do the distributive property to rewrite this expression. So we're multiplying 8 times b and 8 times 3. 8 times b is 8b, and 8 times 3 is 24. So this is 8b plus 24. And those are unlike terms. You cannot add those together. The 8 is being multiplied by the variable b. The 24 is not. Okay, number 5 says write the fraction below as a sum or a difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this denominator 5 and write it underneath the 3x. Then write the plus signs for making it one fraction. And then write the 2, the next number under the numerator, and put it over 5. So this answer is 3x over 5 plus 2 over 5. And we can't simplify either one of those. Both fractions are already simplified. But if you were able to simplify, you have to simplify. All right, let's go to number 7. Using the distributive property here, remember this negative symbol in front of the parentheses, that's actually a -1. The 1's just not written. So we're multiplying -1 times 2x, which is -2x. Then we're going to multiply -1 times +3, which is -3. So that -1 in front of the parentheses changes the signs of everything inside the parentheses. All right, number 9 and 10. These are the ones from the video earlier. And I want you to show your work that I showed you on the video. So let's go through that again. First, let's look at the number that's being multiplied by 3. That number 198, the number that it's closest to, the multiple of 10 that it's closest to is 200. So I'm going to take 198 and make it 200, or write down 200. But 198 is 200 minus 2. So that, I'm just rewriting the problem so it still equals 198, but it looks like a distributive property problem. And I want to make it where I don't have to use a calculator, so I want to make them multiples of 10. That way that it's easier to multiply. So now I'm going to multiply by 3. Now they have the 3 on the back side. It doesn't matter. If you want to put it in front, that's fine. You can have it 3 and then 200 minus 2, if that's more comfortable for you. But what we're doing is multiplying 3 times the first number, so that's 600. And then multiplying 3 times the -2, and that's -6. And then we subtract, and that's 594. So I want to see this step, and then the answer. So this problem is, or this answer is 594. All right, number 10, same thing. We're going to make this into a distributive property problem. It says you buy 40 of your favorite songs from a website that charges 99 cents for each song. What is the cost of 40 songs? So we're going to make this a distributive property problem. This is money. So money, $1.99, 99 cents is close to $1. So again, I want to make it where it's closest to $1, $2, $3, that kind of thing. So this one's $1. Now 99 cents though is not $1. It's $1 minus a penny. And a penny is 0.01. So a penny is 0.01. That's 1 cent. If I'm subtracting 5 cents, that is 0.05. If I'm subtracting 10 cents, that's 0.10. Okay? Remember, this is money. The coins are divided by 100. All right, so now how many am I buying? I'm buying 40 of those. So 40 goes in front of the parentheses. So this is my first step. Second step, we're going to do the distributive property. So 40 times $1, well, that's $40. And 40 times 1 penny, that's 40 pennies, 40 cents. And now we're going to subtract, and that is $39.60. Now, they actually have the dollar sign on the program, so you don't have to enter the dollar sign. Just enter 39.60. Remember, this is money, so it needs to have that 0 in the hundredths place. All right, number 11 says simplify the algebraic expression. These are like terms. They both have the x to the first power. So we're going to add the 18 and the 4 together. So 18 plus 4 is 22. And since I'm adding 18x plus 14x, then that is 22x. All right, go to number 12. Simplify the algebraic expression by combining like terms. Very same thing that we just got through doing. These both have an x to the second power, so that means that we're going to add the 3 and the 13 together. So that's 16. Now, that's 3x squared and 13x squared. When we add the coefficients, don't add the exponents. Keep them the same. All right, number 14. Write an expression in simplified form for the area of a rectangle. Well, first of all, you need to know the area of a rectangle formula is length times width. So we're going to multiply the length, which is, it doesn't matter. You can choose 12. You can choose 2x plus 5. Just because I like to put my number first, I'm going to choose 12. Since 2x plus 5 is a binomial, I'm putting it in parentheses. Very important. Now we're going to do the distributive property. And this is the work that I want you to show when you're doing this on your on the Math Excel. I want you to show this work on your paper. So this answer is 24x plus 60. All right, number 15. You don't have to show work on number 15, but be careful. Look for ones that are like terms. So this one is b squared c to the third. It doesn't have another b squared c to the third in here, but we do have a b to the third c squared. So we're not going to add the 4b squared c to the third to get to anything because there's no other term that has b to the second c third. But there are two terms that have b to the third c squared. So we're going to add, actually we're going to subtract the 6 and the 4, and that's going to be positive 2, and keep those variables exactly the way they are. Don't change the exponents, don't change the order, don't change the letters. So this answer is 4b squared c to the third plus 2b cubed c squared. All right, number 16, I want you to show your distributive property on both of these. So first, multiply 9 times 3 plus t. That's 27 plus 9t. Then we're going to multiply negative 5 times t and negative 5 times 1. That is negative 5t minus 5. And now we're going to combine like terms. Well, I have 9t minus 5t, so that is 4t. And then I have 27 minus 5, which is positive 22. All right, last one. Remember that negative sign in front of the parentheses means negative 1. So I'm multiplying negative 1 times m, which is negative m. Negative 1 times 8n, which is negative 8n. Oops. And negative 1 times negative 7, which is positive 7. So that negative 1 in front of the parentheses changes the signs of every single term inside the parentheses. All right, you are now ready to go to the questions on your 1.7 homework.